Kemran from Russia. Hey, Dutch James. Hope all is well with you guys.
From where?
From Russia.
KGB?
We don't know that yet. He's not revealed his. He's not revealed it. I wanted to ask Dutch about Dwayne and his obvious gear steroids usage. This is Dwayne The Rock Johnson. Because let's face it, no genetics will get you that big in your 50s. I can understand where Brock might be coming from with his UFC background, some possible NDA, etc. He's a professional athlete. I get it, maybe. No one believes that Brock's clean, anyway. But why can't The Rock just fess up about it? He's an actor/wrestler. Even Triple H didn't deny the fact that he was on fuel when he had his prime body, 2002, for instance. He promotes his workout routines and stuff while claiming that he's natural, which is disingenuous and straight up deceiving towards his audience. So, this fella is saying that there's no way that The Rock can look like that clean at his age.
No. Well, even forget his age. They still, you won't look like that naturally. If you do the juice, do the steroids, yeah, you can look like that. But I forgot what were the first steroids that I ever heard of. They were because I tried to get some, I couldn't get any.
Like but the pills, nobody like Dianabol or something.
It was Dianabol.
Yeah.
Dianabol. I couldn't. But you know what? No, they never told me that you have to work out with it at the same time. Well, screw that. I just want to take some pills and, just build the muscles up. But that working out, no, that was just too much. So I quit. So I just gained a lot of weight.
It's interesting, steroids and The Rock, because, as I say, I've written a book on him somewhere. I don't know where it is. And in my research, he's only confessed to using steroids once. And he said it was when he was like college, I think, for the Miami Hurricanes, and he said he tried it for a few weeks, didn't see any benefit, and then didn't bother with them ever again.
He's on it now. Got to be on the gas. He
can't not be to a point. I hate to say this because there's two things. One, he in the late 90s, he had surgery for gynomastia. I can't remember the thing.
What is that?
When you get titties.
Yeah.
And he had surgery to remove like fatty tissue, basically. Mm-hmm. And same as Test, actually. Test. Got as well, and it's a common side effect with people who've been on steroids, too many hormones pumping through you, I guess. But also, I mean, when The Rock got absolutely huge for like the Fast and Furious films, when he first started going, you should have seen the veins on him. It's like I just don't think you can get that big without being on something.
Well, when they took the juice, when they started testing for steroids, those guys trimmed up. Shawn Michaels, hell, he looked like a damn 18-year-old walking around. He just didn't have any more muscle definition. I mean, he could still do the stuff, but guys hated that. And Vince hated it too, because Vince was on it. I think Vince is on it now.
Oh, God, yeah. How can you look like that at nearly 80 and not be?
Yeah. And I don't know, but that steroid, you go to the gym back in those days and you got all those guys walking around like, hey. And the thing about steroids, it gives people short tempers. Like Sid Vicious. Oh man, he just go off sometimes. And I say, not Vince. I said, Sid, calm the fuck down. Oh, damn. Oh, we got it. You're on the sauce, so okay. No, man, and he'd laugh it off. If I did that, he'd laugh it off. But I've seen him just get so mad, just on the spur of the moment. Somebody could say something to him, and he'd snap. So I had to shoot him. I shot him a couple of times to calm him down.
I think that's.
But he was so jacked, the bullet bounced off of him. So I left him alone after that.
Do you think it's like a case of semantics? I know I'm not on steroids, but actually you're on like TRT, like testosterone replacement therapy, or something else that isn't technically classed as a steroid, and that's how they get around it. I mean, here's another thing: Brock Lesnar, he as they say, pissed hot in like 2016 when he did that UFC 200 return against Mark Hunt, and the fact that he was under the care of WWE's wellness policy for about 5 years beforehand and never popped once was a bit ridiculous.
Yes.
So I think with WWE's thing is, it's always been the case of if you have a prescription from a doctor, you can have whatever you want. Does that sound right?
Well, yeah, could be. But here's another thing. You have this examiner come out, and you go into the little PP room, and there's an examiner there. He's supposed to watch you do it. But, slip him $100, $200, whatever. I know see nothing. I know see nothing. See what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And that happened all the damn time. So I don't put anything beyond them or past them that they wouldn't be willing to do. Because the examiner's in there by himself. Nobody's checking on him. You give him $100, $200, that's a lot of money. Just somebody hands you. Just look the other way.
Hey,
okay.
Sean Waltman admitted that he knew he was going to fail a test, and I think like the examiner could see the nerves in his eyes, and he said, "Just give me $300 or something like that," and this gets thrown out the window. So he went,
"I believe it.
See you later."
I believe it.
And
you see how corrupt those bastards are.
Yeah, money corrupts
you
everything.
You can get anything through, but I don't know.
You grease the right palm, Dutch.
Yes, that's it.
Shane Douglas on Franchise University with Shane Douglas also said to me in, I think, probably a future episode as this comes out, that during his 1990/1991 run with the WWF, he said you didn't actually have to go into the room to go for a whiz. You could just have a whiz and just take it in and give it them. They wouldn't inspect it. So Shane Douglas ended up doing the whittle for everybody in the locker room in 1990, 1991. And when it came time for him to like submit his test, he had nothing left to give.
Really?
Yeah.
So what they do with him
I think he managed to squeeze something out at the end, so he never got suspended or anything. But no, he used to do the same thing. Harvey Whippleman did it for Sid. Downtown Bruno did it for Sid.
So you're saying Sid was on the juice?
Educated guess.
Oh. What if somebody was on the juice, but he just started? He pissed for everybody. Said, "I'm clean, and the whole group comes back hot. So one time the Iron Sheik says, I think Vince or somebody said to him, "Sheik, you tested positive." He said, "Oh, positive. Oh, they're good. He said, "No, it's positive." He went, "No, positive, good, negative, bad." He said, "No, you don't understand, you dumb bastard. Fuck, you're tested positive for steroids." "Oh, no, can't be true. No, lie." He was just going on.
God, I know, Sheik of all people. How many, in your opinion, obvious steroid users would absolutely deny it to the hilt, and how many were open with it?
Most of them would deny it.
Most would deny.
Yes.
Okay.
Most of them would deny it. And I don't know why. I don't think anybody, "Hey, are you on the juice?" No, they'd say no. And it's according to who you were too, I guess. I don't know, but I never ask anybody that. Because I'm afraid if they were on the juice, they'd get up and beat the crap out of me. They snap. "God damn you, mother." So I didn't ask them.
Are we saying then, so just to wrap this up, is The Rock on the juice in some form or not?
Oh, I think he's on the juice. He's been on the juice. So he knew this was coming for, what, a year ago? All this? Well, maybe not a year, because I think since Endeavor started, 6 months, 7 months, or whatever it was, I think he's been preparing. And he is cut up too, and he looks good.
Yeah.